hope all is well. So today video is going to be the following up on KALINA COLLIER, which on Saturday, February 13, my comment section keeps saying the story isn't fake. She is indeed being held hostage or kidnapped in TRELAWNY, Jamaica. So I said, let me do some research and come back with what I have found. So this is what I have found thus far. All right, let's get into it. So what I did was went back to her Instagram page, and I noticed that both videos were taken down. The one that went was for an hour long, stating what happened to her in TRELAWNY, Jamaica, being quarantined. The second one was her showing the test of the COVID result. And then I noticed the comment section was turned off as well. And the only thing was there was the message that went viral saying she and her mom is not kidnapped. So then I noticed up top there is two links. One is for YouTube and one is for her second Instagram page. The second Instagram page, I guess she loved baking, or she went to baking school. I guess people found out that page, so she initially turned that private. And then on her YouTube, that's where she do mostly vlogging, keeping up with her being a stew artist, or better yet, an ear artist for JetBlue. And that's where I found out she lived Queens Village, New York. And it's been 11 months now since she's an ear artist with JetBlue. All right, so that's when I started to dig a little further, guys. There's a lot of reading, so if you want, you can pause the video to read it. Most things I will read, I honestly can't read everything because there's a lot of reading, from Nationwide to the Ministry of Tourism, the GLEANER, the Observer. There is so many. So again, if you would like, you can pause the video and read. All right, so I was like, oh my, this really gone viral, local news and everything. Let me go back to our page just to really see if nothing else is going to be said. And in fact, she did wrote this: to everyone that has been following my story and giving genuine support, I appreciate it. I have said a long time ago that I was never missing, nor was I kidnapped. I have tried to stay silent because this is something that will be handled legally, and because the response to my situation was completely overwhelming. Following my negative COVID test, the hotel proceeded to cover their tracks, and once word got out and forced me to stay at the resort for the remainder of my quarantine. Every single day I was harassed by the hotel to make a statement, to save face for them, to basically make it seem like everything I said was a lie. I am here to say that nothing I said in my life was a lie. These people will say anything to save face. They leaked the phone numbers of my friends who are on the trip with me, as well as my mother. I understand that I went live and reached out for help, but my story is now beginning to be told for me, and I won't have it back. I have said multiple times publicly that I was not missing. They sent the police to me at the resort to try and intimidate me into making a statement for a resort that wronged me from the beginning. When we arrived at the airport, a lady named Odette Dyer, who is a part of the Jamaica Tourism, who have been arresting me and my mother every single day, approached us after following us to the airport and demanded a statement. After we told her no over 30 times, she proceeded to take unwarranted photos of my mother and I. She was trying to force me to say that my life was fake. My family and friends were harassed by numerous trolls and disgusting, sick people on the internet. I know my truth, and I don't need the approval of anyone on here or anywhere. The proof is in the pudding, and I have nothing further to say on this situation. For those who are actually concerned, thank you.
I'm getting ready to visit the room that KALINA COLLIER was staying in at the Ocean Coral Spring Hotel in TRELAWNY. So I'm making sure that I put on my PPE, owing to the fact that she had COVID and she just checked out of the room. Collier said that there were 3 cameras in her room, so I'm going to check this out. She checked out of the hotel today, so I'm making sure that if there were cameras in her room, then I'll give you a view of that. Collier was staying in room 1123, one of 5 rooms at the hotel, which is used specifically to quarantine or isolate people who have tested positive for the COVID-19 virus. Now, she was staying in this room for 14 days. I want to give you a look what the room looks like really. She just checked out, so the room is not yet clean, but she said there were cameras in this room, so I'm checking to see if there are cameras. There's a flashing light right here, which is a motion sensor. I believe that Collier may have thought that this was a camera, but that's a motion sensor that is used. Once you're in the room, it cools the room. This is the bedroom that she was in. This is her balcony, which faces the swimming pool. So she was able to, from what I understand from the management of the hotel, Collier was able to leave the room, sit on the balcony, but she could not mingle with the rest of the guests in the hotel. She had to be quarantined, and it's a stipulation by the Jamaican government. In addition to the fact that no one can leave Jamaica and enter the United States without a negative COVID-19 test. Collier had a positive test, and so she could not leave the country. I want to see if there are any more motion sensors in this room. Okay, there's one here, which seemed to have been tampered with. Management of the hotel says that she used a number of things to try to cover it because she said that it was a camera. In addition to the motion sensors in this room are that's a fire alarm over there. That looks like it could be, what is that right here? Smoke detector. Smoke detector. So the room is equipped to accommodate visitors. Closet area, bathroom area, and another, oh, there goes another motion sensor, in the bathroom. So I believe that when Collier went online the first time, what she saw were these motion sensors. And I'm going to take you to another room that she was not in, so you can see that all the rooms at Ocean Coral Spring in Trelawney carries motion sensors. All the rooms here, every single room has motion sensors in the ceilings. And that's specifically to ensure that the air conditioner works with your body. If you're not in the room, then the sensor is not on, so they're able to conserve on electricity. Come with me to this room. This is another room, 1121, next door to where Collier was. This room is not occupied, but as soon as you get in, here is another motion sensor in this room. Another one in this bathroom. Here's the other motion sensor. And if you look in this room, you'll see that this is a totally different room than the one that Collier was in. And this room also has 3 motion sensors. So there are no cameras in the rooms at Ocean Coral Spring. In fact, all the hotel rooms in Jamaica are inspected regularly by the Tourism Product Development Company. Their role really is to ensure that nothing like that happens in the country. So any hotel that would want to put cameras in the rooms, that hotel would immediately lose their license.
So even in the midst of all of that, you had 3 things going on. You had people calling the US Embassy thinking that she was held hostage, kidnapped, however you want to put it, that was happening. Then you have a set asking for her to be charged for mischief or being banned from Jamaica. Then you have the others saying that JetBlue needs to fire her because this could have affected the tourism board of people coming in and out of Jamaica. However, I even tried to find out what the friend that was there with her. I couldn't find the friend page or if the friend had something to say. Nothing from the friend. Maybe later on the friend will say her part. So now Monday, February the 15th of 2021 has come, and their 14 days of quarantine is completed, and she has been cleared to leave Jamaica, and that's Kalina Collier. I hope this did justice for you guys who asked me to dig a little bit further to see what's going on with Kalina, if she was really kidnapped, etc. and more. I'll catch you guys into the next video. I'll leave at the end the video clip of her mom saying that she's being harassed into the airport. All right,
fuck alone. Keep it moving. Record anything you want to record. Feel free, because she's a mess. She's disgusting. Piece of shit. Business for hours and y'all want to come follow people. The nerve of you. Sunday morning, the nerve of you. You don't have no kind of dignity or no kind of respect.
Sorry.
Disgusting women like you. Oh, you want to put on the shop for people to fucking show you one. Come out of my face. Excuse me. I don't want you to get no police. We don't mind about. I'm here minding my business. No, let me talk to her. She's a police.
No, but why are they coming to us? We were minding my business.
Just let it go there to harassing us.
Why are you being harassed? Ask the lady after we trying to leave. Why are you bothering me?
What you want?
No,
Don't send that more time. Leave it alone.